But first at 5 tonight, we are working breaking news on a story that Target 12 investigators broke first. A few hours ago, we learned a state hearing officer found Michael Corso, the attorney who helped put together the 38 Studios deal, should have registered as a lobbyist on behalf of Curt Schilling's video game company. The state's investigation was launched in the wake of a Target 12 investigation that revealed not a single person registered to lobby on behalf of 38 Studios. Let's get right to Target 12 investigator Tim White. He's live in our studio now with the new details on what this all means.
Mike, it was a state hearing officer that found that Providence attorney Michael Corso, who set up those key meetings with government officials before Curt Schilling's video game company moved to Rhode Island, should have registered to lobby and now has 7 days to do so or pay a fine.
No comment, Tim.
In a decision released Friday, Michael Corso, seen here in exclusive Target 12 video, needs to register as a lobbyist for work he did for 38 Studios in 2010 or face a $2,000 fine. In the 6-page decision, hearing officer Louis DeSimone wrote, to suggest that lobbying did not occur and the addition of $75 million would seem unlikely at best.
Is $2,000 or even $1,000 enough in your opinion?
No, absolutely not. But we're going to work within the confines of the law, of the rules and regulations.
Secretary of State Ralph Mollis launched the investigation into possible lobbying violations after Target 12 revealed no one from Curt Schilling's failed video game company registered to lobby state officials. And Target 12 unearthed this document that reveals 38 Studios pledged to pay Corso $300,000 to, among several duties, interact with government officials.
When it comes to 38 Studios, what we're doing in the Secretary of State's office is minor compared to what really took place.
Mollis says he plans on accepting the decision by the hearing officer, but wants to know if he can levy multiple violations.
I was hoping that per violation meant every single form that Mr. Corso did not fill out. So I'm going to ask for a clarification on per violation and also on the executive lobbying before I actually adopt Mr. DeSimone's findings.
Corso's attorneys say they are going to fight this decision in court if Mollis signs off. New at 6, some biting words from Corso's lawyers about this process. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
First, we have breaking news in the Target 12 investigators exclusive 38 Studios behind closed doors. 4.5 years after the controversial deal was struck, a state probe found a key player violated lobbying laws and needs to file his paperwork or face a fine. The action comes in the wake of a Target 12 investigation that raised serious questions about the 38 Studios deal. Let's get to Target 12 investigator Tim White with the latest on this developing news.
Attorney Michael Corso never attended any of the hearings that he was a focus of, and that's a central reason why the hearing officer hired by the state found that he violated the state's lobby laws.
So why can't you talk?
A state probe found Michael Corso, seen here in exclusive Target 12 video, should have registered as a lobbyist for work he did on behalf of 38 Studios in 2010. Hearing officer Louis DeSimone wrote, to suggest that lobbying did not occur and the addition of $75 million would seem unlikely at best. According to the decision, Corso needs to register retroactively or face a $2,000 fine.
I was hoping that per violation meant every single form that Mr. Corso did not fill out. So I'm going to ask for a clarification.
Secretary of State Ralph Mollis launched the investigation into possible lobbying violations after Target 12 revealed no one from Curt Schilling's video game company registered with the state. Target 12 also unearthed this document that reveals 38 Studios pledged to pay Corso $300,000 to, among several duties, interact with government officials.
This was brought to my attention, and no one knows that better than you in this case, but it was brought to my attention, and we proceeded once we had something concrete in our hands.
Corso's attorneys shot back in a statement saying they plan to appeal the decision, writing in part, this administrative proceeding has been a sham from the onset, starting with Secretary Mollis's complete failure to conduct an investigation.
There are 2 other hearings still to come. Mollis is examining whether former 38 Studios board member Thomas Zaccanino, as well as Curt Schilling, violated lobby laws. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
It was the Target 12 investigators who triggered a probe of 38 Studios lobbying. Target 12 is always looking to uncover news. If you want to send a tip or report government waste, you can call the tip line 228-1763 or email us at target12@wpri.com.